Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Osiris. So as you can see down there, we have finished basically the basic initial build of a base. I've got all of the various things in place. And wow, did that take a long time to harvest. That was not an easy task.
Starvation warning.
Starvation warning. Well, we'll come to food in a moment. But I want to show off a few bits and pieces now. So, first thing to show off is all of the new bits and pieces that you can make and their various upgrades. So originally we seen the new furnace, and then you can add different upgrade parts to it. I haven't done the methane collector. I don't really need the methane. Can do, but that's the furnace that currently creates some alloys. You can cook meat if you want to cook meat that way. I'll come to other ways in a minute. And you can do some rubbers and plastics, but only by combining like scrap rubber and scrap plastic. You can't actually make new rubber and plastic on there. But you have the water, which we had last time, but now you can drink from it whenever you want, and you can fill up your water flasks with it, and you can just see that it has water X amount out of 5,000. So as long as it's got water in there, you can just drink freely from there. You've already seen the storage lockers before. So as you can see, I've created this habitat zone as mainly a storage with a little bit of crafting. You have the workbench. I have a tool upgrade yet to redo on here, and there's a suit upgrade. There's a repair table. You can repair as much as you like. There's no cost to doing the repairs. Just repair your tools once you've created them. Now, the fabricator, as you can see, I have the suit upgrade put on there. Fabricator allows you to create some laser cells, batteries, circuit boards. Now, the good thing about the laser cells is the ordinary ammo you will find for your little pistol in the wild as drops has 6 charges. Now, a laser cell has 12 charges, so it's a clip size of 12. Plus, per lot you create, it gives you 3. So you can quite quickly mass up a bunch of laser cells, which makes the usage of your little laser pistol a lot more viable. Okay, in here we have my habitat. The walls of the habitat are pretty expensive. That's one thing I will say. The walls of the habitat on experimental are quite expensive. But you still have the shower, the bed, and the couch. They do the same things. They add little agility buffs, stamina buffs, as they used to. I have then created a second habitat. Now in this habitat, we've got various things built. There's a computer desk to decrypt disks. I don't know if the blueprints are currently in the experimental build. Somebody said that they found a blueprint quite some time ago for making a pistol, but I'm not sure that on the current rejig of the economy is such that they're in. But I've built the computer desk anyway. Got an oxygenator. It doesn't do anything other than provide oxygen. Same with the climate control. The kitchen. So the kitchen. Sorry, that was kitchen. Let's do chemistry table first. Chemistry table just does the cubic zirconia and the special kits. It doesn't do any of that other stuff that it used to do on live. So no making rubber, etc. on the chemistry table. There's no advanced upgrade for that table. Kitchen. Now there is advanced upgrades to that table. And once you've fully upgraded them all, you can do all kinds of strange cooking. Yeah, you can make meat stews, blood sausages, spicy sausage combos, crab stew. I mean, it's just all kinds of cool things that you can craft now for cooking. They'll give you a lot of health bonuses as well as other stuff. So I have now a little storage area where I'm amassing my various goodies to be cooked. Right, we have the biome, the biodome. Now in the biodome, as you can see, I've placed stuff, but we'll come to that in a moment. So first things first, not quite sure why it's going blue when I look at the wall, but the biodome, like you had last time, you can put plants in here, the obvious thing you would have in here. I found no carrots or potatoes yet, but you can grow the little berries. So I've currently got some berries I've just picked. It's just got some these berries and those berries in there, which I can use in my cooking. Now I've also found that in the biodome you can place things like the liquid tank, the chemical station, and the forge. You can put them indoors. Saves going outside. Now that is good for several reasons. One, it's good because you don't want to keep going in and out to do your crafting. But two, when you're on another planet, especially like the really freezing cold one, you definitely don't want to be going outside and suffering from the cold when you can build your forge equipment inside. So the forge, it builds various alloys as well as some tools. There's an advance in here for some other weapon parts, pistols, etc. There's a chemical station which normally wants to be outside, but you can put it in here. This does allow you to do the rubbers and the plastics, as well as some other interesting bits like explosives and adhesives and stuff. There's a printer. The printer is going to allow you to... There's more than one place now you can make circuit boards. They come out of different materials, really. This also has different types of weapon. For things that looks like it fires bolts rather than energy come from this one. So yeah, in here you can do things that you could do at other places, but for different costs. Like for example, the circuit board in here is quartz, plastic, and dimilloy. Is where the circuit board in here is power cells, electrum, plastic, and 6Al4V. So there's different ways that you can construct stuff. In fact, there's actually one over here as well. One not through the full bot. There's a circuit board here that you can make out of broken circuit boards. So there's several ways to get the same thing done. Now I have placed my lab, but I haven't built the walls yet, so it's not functional right now. And the reason why it's not fully functional is I needed the lab down before I can start building my proper base, the one that's going to be on top of that little, hill. So that's what's going to be happening next. I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time trying to get all the resources I need to get that hill platform made. It needs to be big enough to have a nice landing pad for a spacecraft. And then I've got the joyfully painful experience of trying to then relocate all of this stuff up there. That'll be fun. So the next episode will probably be, a couple of days time from now rather than straight away, purely because the amount of work it's going to take to get this base moved up on top of that mountain. At which point, this experimental build may well be going live. I think it actually goes live this Friday. I know they're working hard on one final live patch to try and clean up a lot of the bugs that myself and the other members of the experimental community have been reporting. Fair does, there's a good core group of people on the experimental build on their official Discord channel that have been thrashing out all of the little bugs that we can find and reporting them. Now, I have been playing the game as is, basically, there's some ways at the moment on the experimental build you can use the console commands to spawning items to do testing, but I've been playing the game as though it's on live and going through it and manually going to get all of the materials that I need rather than spawning them in. Because I think it's just a good test to make sure that strange little bugs that you're going to get by doing the process are not missed. I found a few things that are quite funny and amusing as I've been going around actually trying to harvest stuff and get stuff rather than spawning things in. So all good. I'm hoping, yeah, we can get one good bug pass done before this goes live on the 30th. Awesome stuff. I think it's going to be a lot of shock to some people that are used to playing the normal live and then don't realize the massive changes that are coming with this build. And they're going to be like, what? Why is everything so difficult? But yeah, it's going to be a big shock. Now, cooking. As you noticed, there was a whole list of ingredients in cooking. And let me just try and show you something interesting. Let me just try and clear away a few of these little fritters. It's nice being able to just use my pistol without worrying too much about the ammo cost now, because yeah, you get a lot more. So we've got a few dead critters here. Now I can say go up to this one and I'll hit it with my sword and I get hides. I can hit it with a blunt and I get some tissue. I can use a syringe or my bio kit. And you didn't see anything there, but in my backpack I'm collecting alien blood. Yep, you've seen that, right? Oh, there's something else nearby. It just attacked me. Look, it didn't hit too hard. Oh, some of these guys. Let's just shoot them. Just one of these guys. Go away. I can also use little clippers. Oh, there's something else alive here too. This place is crawling. This is giving me an alien organ. Where are you, little dude? Ah. Come on. Come here. I have to go in third person somewhere to fight. I'm gonna use this on this guy. And it gave me a gnat's leg. And some gnat meat.
Starvation warning.
So different tools are going to give you different results when you try and harvest not just the creatures but the plants. Yeah, there's all kinds of things out there that you can harvest, and all sorts of different tools used to do so. Let me just go and switch back to my blood collector. So all of him. Anything left of him? He hasn't sunk into the ground, so this, yeah, there's something left of him. He hasn't sunk into the ground, so I'm still missing. He'll eventually go into the ground based on a timer. If you collect all of the bits, he will go into the ground anyway. I did see, he's gone anyway now. I did see there was a piece there somewhere, but I just couldn't isolate where it was. There's a little bit of this guy left. Maybe get some blood out of this guy. Oh, there you go. That's probably all of him. Yeah, there he goes. So yeah, different tools will give you different body parts, and you can use those in your cooking. Let's just see what we've got in my kitchen. So it wants alien fibers, alien tissue, and berry juice. I can do that. I've got all of those in storage. Alien organs and blue palms. We can do that. So I can make blood sausage. Alien meat and the orek meat. We're not able to find yet. We don't think that's currently live. Same as the eggs. And I haven't as yet got crab meat, but that doesn't mean you can't get it. But since you can't get the alien meat, you can't put the meat stew there anyway. So some of these are not available yet, but some are. I still suggest collecting all of the various bits of meat that you can, so that, yeah, when some things do become available, you can have a nice cooking spree. Fantastic. Tons of storage. Well, I say tons of storage, but to be honest, it's still not enough. Crazy that sounds, I do end up filling my storage up quite quickly with all kinds of bits and pieces that you'll find out there. So that is the game currently in experimental. As I said, my next focus now is going to be on getting my base relocated to its final position, building a spaceship, and then we will go and check the experimental outer space. I know that we can build a space station now. That's going to be interesting. And also whether they've done any changes to some of the other moons that are out there. Now, I know this game's gone through several iterations. It's kind of a little bit like 7 Days to Die, where every now and again they kind of like decide to redo all sections of the game. Because in the past, there was another solar system out there as well, with other planets and like a big fiery place with fire demons and wherever else they were calling stuff of aliens on that planet. Planet Z, I think it was. As in Z-E-D, not just the letter Z, the letter Z. So yeah, there's stuff that they've already in the past created. Yeah, it already exists. The assets are there. The creatures are there. The models are there. It's just, yeah, they're doing a major revamp on the whole game, bringing it more current and, yeah, as you can see, I agree, a much overall better game. So I think once they've got some of the initial bugs ironed out, and this is in the live area rather than experimental, we can hopefully see them rolling out some of that previous content in a more, yeah, graphically pleasing way that they've done on this one with the biomes and all the other stuff that they've done to make this world so much more interesting. And I look forward to that. So I will cover as much as I can, as often as I can, of this game on my channel. So keep an eye out for future videos. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this series. And don't forget to click the old like and subscribe and leave some comments. And I will see you all next time. Bye.